Hello again. This is a short tutorial which summarized what we had done so far. I compiled all the functions we developed in a single small set here, and I want to show you how to start the whole system with a very few commands from scratch. So, create a new document, take my compilation. If you want to download it, there is a link in the description of this video. Good. This is the copy of the compilation. It's not in a proper style sheet. I have the style sheet here, make it a little bigger. So I don't want to have this. So that's the code here. We have all the functions we discussed so far. If you go in, you see how it works. This is the code itself, the function with the parameters, and this is the documentation. It always says book meta, usage, and then there's a string which goes from here to here. That's a long documentation. So I did it with all the functions we had so far, and this is what we need to set up our system. To run that, you see this code is with gray background, which means if you select that, go here, it's a code of style code, and it's an initialization cell. Initialization cell means if you say evaluate initialization cells, they are all evaluated, and by that all these functions are available. If not, they are not. So this is the first step. Now if you ask, you see that they all start with MTP book and then certain things. So you can ask for symbols MTT book and then Joker, and then you see all these symbols defined, and if you click here you get the documentation. So this is how to check what is available. So step 1, load the code. Now create the library. So it's just 3 steps. First is we have to define the library, and I make a new one on desktop and create a new folder and say lib library 01. So now it's here. This is my old one, this is a new one. Choose it. So, and it should be, so if we now go for MTP, for this variable, this should be your library. Okay. These are a set of metadata of books I want to work with. You simply go here and evaluate that. This is the data. And these are the 4 steps to create the library. So we go for the metadata and create books in the library. We look for all the books available. We import them from Gutenberg. We curate the books for the text of the books, and then we look for the 100 most prominent words for each book. So this takes a little because we have to download all the 12 or 16 books from internet. But we can see now we have all the books, and machine, this is already done. All this is there, look, filling up. And we are done. That's it. Good. Now we have a library which works pretty well. So for example, we can say MTP book all names, And then we get this list. MTP, book, selected, selection menu, the card. Oh yeah, with the card, for example. So we can say MTP book meta read of, or let's check for example here, what is this? We see returns a pop-up menu of MTP. We have that, that's good. And then we say book selected. It's the card, so we have it here. Go. This is the metadata. We have the words 100, for example. If we want to see that, we have to put this in the, and then we say we want to have the words 100. Then we have this. If we want to have the word cloud of this, we have the word cloud of the card of the 100 most prominent concepts. So we also can say MTP book friendships, check how it works, friendship, book, and number of words. So therefore we say book name is the MTP book selected, and we want to have 12 words, and here we are. If we check this, then we see variable word pair selected. So we say dynamic, selected, hard grade, blood, heart, truth, reason are prominent pairs. If you go for 24, it's here again. These are prominent pairs of better, reason, things true of Descartes. So you see, very simple, easy to use, few steps, and all we discussed is available at your fingertips. Thanks for watching. See you in the next tutorial.